Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Ili Adila binti Asarudin and my batch number AE190074. Okay, so I will continue for activity number 9, 10, 11 and 12. Okay, so this is the circuit from the instruction lab sheet. So here we have 2 PB and 2 relay and also lamp. So we go to the simulation open PLC. So this is the circuit that we just draw, and then we can run. So we look at the console and the circuit. If run is successful, so means the circuit are successful. In the circuit, they have two paths of power rail, which is PB1 and second is PB2. When push button 1 and negated push button 2 was triggered, so this will give effect on relay 1 and also relay 2 to be automatically turned on. Meanwhile, the activated of relay 2 will make lamp lights up continuously. If relay 2 do not trigger or inactivated, so lamp will never light up. Okay, now we continue for the activity 10. So this is the circuit. So here we have same circuit that we just draw. So we just need to run. And based on activity 10, there's a push button that connected with relay R1 and R2. While there's a 2 negative push button that are connected with 2 negative relay, which is R2 and R1. Thus, when push button 1, which is PB, are triggered, this automatically turn on the relay 1. And same condition to activated of push button 2, which is PB2, that automatically turn on the relay 2. Next, lamp will light up after relay 1 are activated, while lamp 2 will light up after relay 2 are activated. And both lamp will not light up if push button 2 are not triggered. Okay, next we move to the activity number 11. So this is the circuit for activity number 11. There has added of counter and timer. So for the counter we have 3 cycle and for the timer we have 5 seconds. So here's the circuit. This is the counter and this is the timer. So for this activity 11, when push button 1, which is PB1, are triggered, then it will automatically turn on the relay 1. Once relay 1 are turned on, counter will achieve the condition and activate it. So it will make the current to the relay R1, and then for this condition, the counter is set to 3 cycle and lamp 2 will light up automatically. Thus, lamps only can be switched off after a delay of 5 seconds when the relay R1 is deactivated once. For second condition, which is lamp 1 will light up automatically if push button 1 are activated and push button 2 are negated. This shows how connected between off delay timer and relay switches used for electronic devices with using of counter to set up the cycle condition will occur. And last one, we have activity 11. So here is the activity 11. We still have counter and timer, but we added to lamp here, and then the counter is 1 cycle and the timer is 2 seconds only. So here's the circuit. We need to run and see the result. So since no error at this instruction, so we can conclude that all the activities are successful. So for activity 12, is same with activity 11, which is that has 2 conditions. First condition, when push button 1 are triggered and push button 2 are negated, it will turn on the relay. Then the counter will activate based on the condition and lamp 1 will light up. Meanwhile, if condition are reset, the lamp 1 will remain light up. Next, for a second condition, where relay 3 are turned on, then it will light up the light of lamp 2. However, lamps only can be switched off after a delay of 2 seconds when the relay R3 is deactivated once.
A very good morning to all the lecturers who is watching this video presentation today. My name is Lee Jin Jo, and I'm going to present a few about the sample 2 and also the conclusion part for Lab 4. So first of all, the sample 2 I've chosen is using my alphabet shorting, which is my English name Marcus Lee, which have the 9, which consists 9 value, which is 60.8.3 have 5 of it, 68.2 have 1 of it, and also 68.4 have 2 of it. So grand total is 9 of the frequency. From here we can see the x1 is 68.3, 2 is 68.3, 3 is 4, 68.4, 0.4, 0.3, 0.4, 0.2, 0.3 and 0.3. So the number of reading is total of 9. The total value of the resistor is 614.9, and the mean I have get is 68.3222. It is used calculated by the Excel. And so the average deviation is 0.0151852, and also the standard deviation is 0.066667. And the value we will get the deviation d1 d2 is negative 0.0222. Is how can we get this? Later I will explain. And here is the graph of frequency we will get. So next I'll proceed to here. For the deviation, d1 is we use x1 minus x prime, which is the means value, and the x1 is the value that we use here to set the resistor value. So here is the, and here is the picture of I have connect all this highest point of the graph. So next I'll proceed to the conclusion part. So in the conclusion, we have found that sample 3 has the highest average deviation, which recorded 0.17037, while the sample 2 recorded the lowest, which only have 0.0159. And next, if we compare to the mean value of the 3 sample, the value that close to 68 is the sample 1, which is the 68.217 recorded, and the most far away is sample 2, which is 68.3222. And all the sample we use is random, and the way we choose the value of resistor is follow the table given, and choose it by using our name alphabet like what I have shown in the last files. And the number of reading for each sample will different, and also the total value of resistor is having difference. After all the analysis has been done, we can conclude that the sample 1, which is the best sample compared to others, or it have the nearest value of mean compared to the 68.3. Okay, sorry, 68.0 compared to sample 2 and sample 3, and we also found that the higher value of resistor has been used will have a higher value of average deviation, and also the value of standard deviation will be higher if a higher value of resistor is used in the sample. So that is all from me. Thank you very much. Thank you for your attention.
Secretary to Doctor, my name is Tenagan Ivan, AE 19007. Today I'm going to do a presentation on exercise 4 BEV20501 basic statistical sampling. So I'm going to do introductions. So when it comes to a statistic, sampling is a process of selecting a subset, which is a sample of people from within a statistical population in order to estimate characteristics of the whole population. So in our assignment that we are using this resistor value of a 68 ohm for a standard population, and the sampling taken will be 3 sample. So for my parts, I'm doing sample 3, which is using alphabetical naming from alphabetical 1 to 26. So according to my data, I've selected using my name with a 9 sample of resistor value. Okay, so these are the 4 formula we are using for the calculation of the mean deviation, average deviation, standard deviation. We are going to construct a histogram list. So, okay, I'm going to show how to use this value. So this is my name, and I'm using list. Oh, sorry. I'm going to do this total number. First, count. So number is 9, and the value is equals to sum of sorry, sum of this one records, and the mean is equals to averaged average of this one. So 68.311, and the standard deviation will sorry, I'm going to do this first. Do a standard deviation first. For the deviation of this, it equals to sum of this minus mean. Yes, this is our value. Is equals to the sum of ABS of this one divided by n. So yeah, this one, this one, get this. Okay. So according to this, we're going to do a Harvard table, which is insert Harvard tables. And I'm gonna just existing location and put here. So I'm gonna click OK, and it will be count and the frequency. Okay. This value I'm gonna create a 2D column, and so I'm gonna create a histogram. So based on here, we have a histogram with a sample tree of a residue value according to my name. Then I'm gonna have a frequency. So for the labeling curve, for this histogram curve, I'm gonna do it manually due to the limitation of the Excel. Thank you. This is my presentation.